Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? 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 What the feezy?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Billiam. I was just a little excited. The Human and Civil Rights Coalition of Georgia page just reposted my intro. And you know, they only post stuff about like keeping inmates safe and all the people that's unalived in the Georgia prison. So when somebody just sent me that, it was kind of exciting to me because I had been watching this page for a very long time. And it actually motivates me also during my times of feeling however I felt like feeling in that moment. But anyway, listen. I was in the hole in Archery State Prison. Never forget it. I was in the hole because I was bucking on the dorm I was in. I was refusing housing. So to the police and to the administrators, it looks as if he's getting put on the door. Because when you get put on the door, that's what you say. You say, I'm refusing housing, or I fear for my life, whatever you tell them, and they have to remove you out this dorm and put you in the hole. Of course, I was not running from no damn body. I just didn't want to be in the dorm. I just couldn't really grasp no type of motion in there. Then there was a lot of people in there I didn't like. And I'm not saying I didn't like them like we was beefing or had no beef. It was never nothing like that. I just got my own reasons for not liking them. And it was hot as hell in the dorm. I didn't want to be in there. I wanted to be where they got AC blowing at. And I don't know how archery is now, but when I was there, you could really swindle your way into what you want. Like, you want to be in another dorm? They just had a sense of fuck it in their system where they about to let a nigga just, kind of do it how you want to do it, man. They used to leave gates unlocked, all kind of shit. If a person wanted to unalive you at archery when I was there, I promise you, they could have did it easy. So they take me to the hole. I've been sitting in the hole for a few days. They told me I was going to be there for a month. I was okay with it. And it really don't make sense because ain't no damn AC in the hole. So they like, you about to go sit in the hole where it's hot at to try to get somewhere where it's AC at, and it's not even guaranteed that we're going to let you go there. Yes, I'm willing to do that. I really just didn't want to be in that dorm no more. And like I say, bro, I couldn't use the phone. Everybody else like they didn't have a phone. You couldn't buy no Chris Brown CD. I don't even remember if I was smoking Al Greens back then. I don't think I was. So they come get me one day. He say, Bill, I got AC for you. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, come on. And for the people who've been watching me, y'all know I wasn't at this prison that long. So I leave out, I pack up all my stuff. My roommate trying to come out too, but he telling my roommate the only dorm that they got space in is another dorm that's not an AC dorm. My roommate didn't give a damn. He just wanted to get out the hole. So he take him out too. So now I got to sit here, wait for him. I'm like, hell yeah, what building I'm going to? So he tell me the dorm. I think they sent me because you got LK. No, that was L building. That was L building. So I get in there. It's smooth. So they telling me where my room at. So I come down here. When I get to the room, I smell something. Smell kind of damn good, but as I'm approaching the room, it was like two dudes standing. One was standing with his back like to the opening of the door. Another dude was like from the inside of the cell, but the nigga was like this. And as we walk through the door, you hear people saying 12, 12, 12, shit like that. But the nigga who was like the insider like this, bro, I don't know, he just looked overly dead serious. The dude that was standing outside the cell, that nigga looked pretty serious too. What you could smelled pretty fucking good. It immediately made me think that my room is one of the rooms that got the paint scraped off the bunk or one of the shelves in the box and niggas being here cooking or whatever. So as I come around, as I'm walking up, the dude who's standing outside, he like back up, and the dude who peeping around the thing, this nigga gonna say, this your assigned cell? Like he ain't barely trying to talk, keep looking back at the CERT officer that brought me in. I'm like, yeah. He was like, just throw your shit down real quick, just throw it down real quick, just so he don't come down here. Just step in the room, step in the room. So as I'm looking, you got this nigga right here, you got another nigga sitting on the bottom bunk like this, looking up, but you can tell there's something going on in this motherfucker. So as I step in the cell closer and closer, the smell gets louder and louder. Bro, that shit smelled good. It smelled like something I have not smelled in years. You can tell it's food, you know what I'm saying? It's another dude at the back of the cell standing there looking. So I put the stuff down, so the certain dude yell out, "What y'all doing around that door?" So he was like, "Nothing, man, we just chilling." He was like, "Bill, you good?" So I stuck my head out. I said, "Yeah, I'm good, I'm straight." He was like, "All right," and he turned around. I guess he was making sure it wasn't a situation where he's bringing me into a dorm and some niggas trying to buck or something like, "Nah, he ain't coming in this cell." Because I told y'all sometimes the cert do that. They didn't ask me was I good for no deputy warden gallant reasons. They just asked because it's like, this the cell we assigned him to. If y'all think he not about to come in here, then think again, type shit like that. But if it was a situation like that, shit, I wouldn't even really want to be in there anyway. So as soon as he closed the door and walked out, bro, who was sitting on the bunk, he was like, "What's your name, bro?" I was like, "C. Bill." He was like, "How old you is?" I told him I probably about, 25, 26 at that time. I told him. He was like, "Shit, bro, how much time you got?" I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck? Am I interviewing for a goddamn job or something? You asking me all these motherfucking questions." I'm like, "Shit, bro, what's up?" He was like, "Nah, I just gotta, you feel me, nigga, gotta fill out everybody who come in here, who come in the cell, because we be having a lot going on." I was like, "Shit, bro, I got a dime." I really had a nine. I just said a dime just so I ain't got to explain. You know, it was like, "How long you been locked up?" And as I look around at all these niggas, everybody standing straight, back straight, posture perfect. The nigga who was at the door, he done stepped in some more, like as if he ain't finna let me out this bitch if I gotta come out of something. So, you know, immediately I'm thinking, you know, they some of the people I was running with, and maybe they just did, they heard that before I came in here. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. So you feel me? I'm answering the questions and shit. So the nigga who's standing at the back of the cell, he was like, "I'm saying you hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil." So I look at, I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" So I look back at the dude at the door. So I'm like, "Yeah, that's a fact." And all that basically means is, in prison, that basically just means you mind your business 100%. You don't repeat nothing you saw. If you saw it, you really didn't see it. If you heard it, you didn't hear it. Basically is all that means. So I'm like, "Yeah, bro, what the hell?" So bro who was sitting down on the bed, he was like, "Yeah, bro, nigga just gotta make sure, bro, because it'd be a whole bunch of shit going on here, you feel me? We really trying to handle something right now." I was like, "Well, shit, I'll step out, bro. I'll step out, let y'all handle y'all business, you feel me?" So he was like, "No, you ain't gotta go now." I said, nah, because I learned a long time ago from that old school dude that kept telling me I'm dumb as a shit sandwich. I walked in the room one day and they was talking about something. And I was supposed to be leaving or something. And he said, "See, Bill, you know, sometimes it's best to just step out when there's certain shit going on. Because if you hear it and it comes up again any type of way, and we know we ain't saying shit, or I think I trust him enough, I'm going to automatically look at you like the person that did or said something." So I'm like, "Oh, hell nah." So I step out the room. I'm like, "Bro, you good. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all handle y'all business." I leave out the cell. I bust a few laps. You got a couple dudes walk up on me. "What's up, bro? What door you came from?" "Oh, what you is, bro?" "Oh, I ain't never seen you before," shit like that. So I go chopping it up with the guys I was kicking it with, chopping it up with, you know what I'm saying? So I got to go do some little shit, talk to them for a little minute. So I'm done doing all that. I just go sit down on the bench like I'm watching TV. Y'all know I don't be studying that damn TV. I don't really be watching nothing on that for real. But I just did it, and what I'm doing while I'm watching the TV like this, just out my peripherals, I'm looking over there by my room. And then the dude that's standing like he's blocking the door, he's standing there, and then somebody will walk up, and then he'll look back at them, step in the room, they'll step in, and then they'll walk out, but they'll walk out like some shit like this, like something under their arm or under their shirt, or one nigga even walked out with his hand all the way in his pants, and his hand was not all the way in his pants at first when he first walked in the room. So now I'm starting to think a little strange. I'm like, hold on, bro. What the fuck these niggas got going on in that cell? Because now, I might not even want to be in that room. I don't know. I don't know if this looks safe or not. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, the dude who was like blocking the door, he walks off, shoots up the steps. Now the doors ain't them doors that open like this. They slide. The dorm I was in, they slide. So when the nigga go to walking off, I see the door sliding. I thought that was my cue. I could go in the room when he walked off. But when I saw the door sliding, I was like, okay, they still got something going on in there. And I know, fuck is you making noise for? And I know from times where I would ever, be treating it like that, having somebody guarding the door, whatever, it be something involving contraband. We breaking down the Chris Brown or the Al Green, capping up some cream or something like that. So when I see the door sliding, the dude that was peeking around the door like this, that nigga put his face all the way in the glass. And I'm talking about he ain't just looking, the nigga face is literally pressed into the glass like this. So I'm definitely trying not to look at him now, but I just glance back every time. So then you see the little dude who was just blocking the door, he come back downstairs and he trying to cuff it, but I saw it was like a plastic bag. So I'm like, yeah, my roommate must be the plug. They must got some shit going on. So he go in the room, pull the sliding door back up behind him. He in there for a minute, that nigga come out, hand up under his arm, shoot back upstairs. Then the other dude who was like this, he come out the room, hands in his pants. So I'm like, hold on now. What the fuck really going on? So I get up, I stretch out, I see the door open now. You know what I'm saying? My roommate ain't came out yet, but it look like it's okay to go in there now. You know what I'm saying? I go walking to the door, I see this other big, swole, black-ass dude, bro. He must have just woke up. He must have just got the news or something about a pack done dropped or something. But this man, you know how most people are drool? And the drool, it be like on the side of their mouth, bro. This nigga had a big, bushy-ass, matted-in-ass beard. The drool, I was wondering if he was fucking sleepwalking or not. The drool was coming down the middle of his lips, all in his beard, bro. And he was walking in my damn room like a robot, walking straight as hell, but slow. And then he was making all them noises. Like a nigga just woke up and he walking. Making all them noises and shit. I ain't even walk over there because I was like, shit, I know that air stank. And he went over there to my room, pulled the door up, came back out with his hand under his shirt, and then walked off and went back to his room. So I was still sitting down at this point. After I stood up, I had already sat back down. So now I'm just like this, looking at the TV. I do keep glancing over there. And the next time I glanced over there, I see my roommate, skinny, dark-skinned dude, kind of taller than me. He was standing at the door, but you could see him doing like this. And usually that's you trying to get somebody's attention without making noise, like it's something on the low. So I glance over there when he doing like this. When I looked at him, he was like. So I come over there, I get up, I walk over there. I'm cautious now. I'm walking around, and as I'm walking up, the first thing I noticed, right where he was sitting at when we first walked up, you see like a barred up piece of a garbage bag, but it's like you could tell it's long, and I see like little. Look like brownish in there and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But the smell hit me again. I came in the cell, bro. He was like, pull that door up, bro. I pulled the door up. I make sure not to lock this motherfucker because I don't know what he got going on. And he was like, listen, bro, you going to be my roommate, bro. Nigga got to be player, bro. Like I said, I got a lot going on. My name's Chef. So immediately, I know what it is now. Your name's Chef. The room smells like something really good. You probably the nigga in the dorm that cooks. You cook everybody food and you sell it. But nigga, what the fuck all this top-notch secret agent shit for? You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, bro, I be supplying the whole compound, bro. You feel me? If you my roommate, I'll fuck with you. I'll help you out on deals and shit. Bro, like I say, clean up behind yourself. Make sure you take showers. We don't need no musty, no nasty. And I'm like, nah, I ain't with none of that. I ain't got none of that going on. He was like, hell yeah, bro. You feel me? I be serving the whole compound. I got this shit on lock, bro. Whatever you need, anything, bro. So I'm like, anything like what? Like what you saying? He was like, man, look at my box. Grab you one of them plastic bags out of there. Open the nigga locker box. It's a big ass, it's a bunch of plastic bags stuck inside of one plastic bag. Big ass bomb of it. I grab one out. I turn back around, the nigga fully pulled the bag out, busted it open, bro. It's a stack of quesadillas on the right. It's a stack of quesadillas on the left. It's bombs of sour cream and that red salsa Not in the little cup things, but in the little baggie, like a motherfucker selling dope or something. And the nigga asked me chicken or, what the fuck he said? Chicken or steak? I said chicken. The nigga went to handing them to me with another piece of plastic, so he ain't touching it. He gave me like 4 of them, I think. He threw me a sour cream and a salsa. That wasn't no shit he cooked, bro. This nigga running a whole full operation in this bitch. Acting like he a damn kingpin drug cartel ringleader or some shit. This is how these folks was moving, bro. That nigga looked me in my face and said, tell me what they hitting on. So I eat it. I'm like, this shit good, this shit good. Somebody yelled 12. He hurried up, grabbed the shit, slide it under the bed real fast, like you need to put that up. Man, tie that bag back up. So I hurry up, I tie the sour cream up, the sauce up, wrap the shit up in the plastic bag. I just come over here to my property, stick it like in the middle of all my property, wipe shit off my mouth. We get to the door. He was already sliding the door out looking. The other 2 dudes was already running down here to our room, looking at him like Mr. President, what we need to do, Mr. President? So he looking, the lady said, count time. So we come out, we get on the door for count. The nigga look at me and whisper and say, Operation Hot Wing tonight. Better believe that. You got to watch part 2 to see what happened next.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? What the feezy? What the feezy?